Hi Libra, welcome to your weekly forecast for June 17th through the 23rd. This is a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We've got a little bit of a mermaid ocean theme going on here. I'm using another new mermaid deck, different from last week's reading, but it's again a mermaid deck. So we're getting in that summer mood. We're coming into the summertime pretty soon. So we're going to see what is coming up for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week ahead. A lot of people in the private readings have been asking me when I'm going to do the money cards again. So after this reading here, I'm going to pull a money affirmation or financial abundance affirmation card for you all. We're going to see what's coming up in the week ahead for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, my darlings. Here is your Monday, Tuesday, your Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I just saw what card it is, and that has been our stalker card for the week. It keeps coming up, but we're coming up on the full moon, my dears. So the full moon is in the beginning part of the week, and we're also going to be seeing what energies are going to be affecting you from that full moon energy. So your first card here for the week, Libra, is a Judgment. Okay, you all have the Judgment card coming up. So this is about big decisions, and this is about living your truth, or wronging a right sometimes. It can also have to do with accountability, holding someone else accountable in some way, in a way that maybe they have wronged you or let you down in some way, or it could be that you are wanting to make amends in some way for certain things that have happened in the past. The Judgment card is a very, very sobering energy. And so as we're coming up into the full moon, you have to keep something in mind. You know, the full moon is happening Sunday night, early Monday morning, and this is the Monday, Tuesday card. So this is right off the bat the energy that you're having coming in the beginning of the week. Full moon is a time of releasing, and around the full moon, many people get very, very emotional, and things will come up that they're ready to let go. If there's something that you're feeling emotional about, if there's someone that's popping up in your head, or a time of your life that you just kind of keep repeating in your head, it's coming up because you're ready to finally release something about it that has been bothering you. Okay, and a lot of you are making a decision in the beginning part of the week to address a situation. Judgment card can also have to do with feeling a very strong sense of obligation, or like a calling, where you're seeing something in the world and you're like, I have to do something about it. I can't just not do anything about this anymore. So some of you might be getting more connected with your spiritual self, your spiritual causes. Some of you are getting more involved in volunteering, or organizations that are going to bring about change in some way. But this is a major arcana card. So a lot of you are making some really big life decisions in the beginning part of the week, or you're beginning to really examine your life in the beginning part of the week, and really thinking about where you're headed in the long term. Okay, any, like, what needs to be cleared along the way, what needs to be done, what is honoring your wishes and your desires and your plans, and what is getting in the way. So this is a time of examination for many of you Libras as we're coming up into the beginning of the week. It's time for some big decisions. Your Wednesday, Thursday card is Queen of Pentacles. Okay, some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, or some of you are connecting with this energy within yourself. Queen of Pentacles is very much a card of success and comfort. Okay, now it can also be seen as having to do with business and finances. Some of you maybe have been struggling with finances, and one of the things that a lot of the zodiac experts and astrology experts have been saying about this full moon is that some people are going to be having some epiphanies as it relates to their finances, their life, their dreams, things of that nature, and how to bring things into practicality. And that might be happening for some of you Libras midweek, where maybe, say, as you're kind of thinking about what honors you, what you're feeling guided to do, some of you are realizing that you've been having a really hard time in your career or keeping down a job because of the work that you've been doing. Like, it's not you, it's the work. And some of you are realizing it's time to go about making money in a different way, right? Some of you are realizing that you've been in the wrong career, or that you need to be doing something more creative. Or some of you are realizing that, you know what, maybe this is my job for right now. Maybe this is what I need to do to pay the rent, or the bills, or the mortgage, or put food on the table, or whatever. But you're realizing that it's also time to nourish yourself with things that you feel are productive in other ways. Some of you are giving yourself permission to put some money aside and put it into some kind of a hobby, right? Maybe some of you are taking some kind of lessons in something creative, or you're giving yourself permission to take a little bit of your finances or a little bit of your paycheck and go ahead and begin to create a sense of beauty in your home. Queen of Pentacles for me is also sanctuary. Queen of Pentacles, she's about the home and the home life and the comfortable home life and having nice things and being surrounded by beauty. And Libra, you all are a sign of beauty. Libra loves beautiful things. Libras are known for being beautiful. And I sure do love Libras. I've never met a Libra I didn't like, I can tell you that. But you know, so you're wanting to bring this as an extension of yourself in your surroundings, right? And you don't have to break the bank doing this, my dears. I mean, you can go to the dollar store and buy little knickknacks or things that are very beautiful for you or make you think of certain things. Or you might go to, out here we have Home Goods. I don't know what you all have where you are, like Marshalls or Ross, or you don't have to go and like spend a ton of money, right? You could even go to like garage sales or yard sales or thrift shops, and you can find little things that you think, oh, that's pretty, or that makes me happy. Or you can inherit things from friends or family or people who have things that they're getting, that they want to pass on, or they want to clear out some of their stuff. You might even be finding yourself where you're gathering things and you're just kind of creating a sense of home in some way or redecorating in some way. That's one of the messages that comes up for me with the Queen of Pentacles. If you are bringing things home from like a garage sale or a thrift shop, I strongly suggest, my dears, wipe it down. If you have some sage or some frankincense, go ahead and smudge it, pass the incense over it. If it's something that would not be damaged by a gentle wiping with salt water, maybe get some sea salt and some water and go ahead and wipe it down with sea salt water. Just a little bit of sea salt, because you want to be careful too, especially if it's wood. Sometimes the sea salt can leave like a film, so if you're doing that, make sure it's not something that's going to be damaged. If it's a certain metal or something like that, you might be better just smudging with incense in some cases, and just pray over it, and just invite love and light to come over it, and for any old energies or attachments to leave, because we can pick up certain energies from objects that maybe it's time for them to go. Maybe it's a good idea for some of you, even though you're not maybe bringing old things into your home, maybe as you're smudging or saging your place or clearing your place or reorganizing, maybe it would be a good idea for you to not just smudge or sage your room or your home, but also the furniture or certain objects, because objects pick up energy over time. Okay, so to me, this is just kind of like a clearing, a cleansing, inviting in peace, inviting in love, inviting in good energy. Okay, and having a sense of sanctuary, being able to just kind of come home and relax and be in your comfort. Queen of Pentacles is a card about comfort, being satisfied, having your needs met, feeling very secure, okay, feeling very stable. Some of you are taking a stand in your workplace. Like you're getting more rooted, you're getting more grounded. Like this is my place, this is what I do, this is my station, this is my desk, this is my department, or whatever it might be. You're beginning to have the confidence to grow roots. And a lot of you, because Queen of Pentacles, again, the Pentacles cards have to do with making money, and the feminine aspect here with the Queen tells us some of you are finding creative ways to bring about positive resolutions for you in your work life or in your career life, or some of you are beginning to use your creative talents as a way to bring in some income. Okay, your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is the stalker card that I talked about. It's coming up for a lot of the signs. Now, it's not surprising that, the High Priestess, which is associated with the moon, is popping up on the week of a full moon. It's just letting us know that you're going to be feeling the full moon energy, right? And I think a lot of the signs are going to be feeling full moon energy. Even though the full moon energy is usually 3 days before and 3 days after, some of you Libras might not be feeling the full effect until more towards the end of the week. So maybe for some of you, what is happening is whatever is being cleared by the full moon, maybe it's coming by way of an event that's being set into motion in the beginning of the week. But maybe if it's a person that's reaching out to you or a situation, it might not appear for you until the end of the week. But the High Priestess is a card about intuition, inner knowing, guidance from your higher power, knowing what to do, the right direction to go in, not second guessing yourself anymore, having confidence in your decisions, having confidence in the direction that you're feeling guided to go in. With the High Priestess, you also want to be cautious, because this is one thing I've seen over the years reading for people. The High Priestess, when you're connecting with your higher power and your higher energy, a lot of the chakras are opening up, and there's a very strong magnetism that you begin to have. And Libra, you all can already be pretty dang magnetic as it is. You know this, Libra. And so if you're really coming into the High Priestess energy, this is being magnified even more so. And so you might have people that are being a little bit obsessed with you or pursuing you very persistently, and it's because they're addicted to this energy that you're giving off. Okay, now a lot of the people that tend to find this channel, and a lot of the people that tend to reach out to me for private readings, are people who are, whatever you want to call it, earth angels, light workers, intuitives, psychics, healers, empaths, because one of the messages that came to me when I began this channel was to put out messages for those who are on their spiritual path. That's why you'll notice I will do love readings. I offer love readings. Why? Because we're humans and we care about love and we care about romance, and it's a part of being human. It is an important part of the human life. But there's all these other areas also. So that's why I have the weekly readings where I really want to focus on the other stuff. And Libra, a lot of you are connecting with your spirituality in a very big way in the end of the week. And as a result, some of you are attracting people who might be coming in who are just like very addicted to that energy, but they don't know what to do with you if you give them a chance, or they might set you back, or they may delay you, or you may have a shadowy person or a darker energy person that doesn't want you to step into that light and is coming in as a distraction in some way. And so it's going to be important for you, Libra, to not let yourself become distracted by people who maybe really, really want you or are really begging for your attention, but they're not where they need to be right now to be, on the level where you are or headed where you're going right now in terms of your success and your growth and your progress. So keep that in mind, my darlings. We're going to go ahead and see what your money manifestation is for the week ahead. Watch your moon sign and rising sign videos too, because some weeks those messages may resonate with you more, or it's getting a little bit of extra information for your specific energies. We're going to see what your affirmation is, guys. And these affirmations, you can do them for as long as you want. You can do them for weeks. You can do them for a year. It doesn't just have to be for this week. You can do it every night before you go to bed, every morning before you wake up. You can go ahead and repeat this affirmation. You can use it as a mantra throughout the day, whatever resonates with you, my dears. So we're going to see what your affirmation is here for manifesting money. Ooh, Libra. You have patience. Now, I'm going to flip this card over and we're going to read the affirmation that's on the back of it. But I want you to take a screenshot of this card or pause it and really take a look at it and see what colors and symbols are jumping out at you and what those colors and symbols and pictures make you think of, because these are messages for you. This is a really great way that you can take a general reading and turn it into something a little bit more personal and a little bit more private. You know, what is jumping out at you as a message? That's how you can do intuitive card reading, and I'm just giving you a sample or a taste of that right now. Now, what's jumping out at me is as we see this man here and he's like in his zen and he's meditating and he's in this patient energy, there's this little flower behind him, but it almost looks like it's on top of his head because of the angle, because of where it is. It almost looks like it's on top of his head or even growing out of his head. So I feel that the importance here, message here, is not just patience, but the mental attitude. That the attitude that you're keeping during this time in which you feel like nothing is happening is actually causing things to sprout and grow and bloom and blossom into this beautiful flower or this beautiful new creation that's coming in. Okay, maybe you've put in a lot of hard work, and very much like that flower, it's just a seed that you just have to wait for it to grow. And maybe that's why you're frustrated, because you're like, oh my God, I've done everything I can do. Now what? And the universe is just saying, yes, you've done everything you can do. Good job. Now just give the seed some time to grow. That's what's jumping out at me. But you know, you can go ahead and see what's jumping out at you. And your affirmation here is, I am patient, persistent, and disciplined in pursuing my goals. All right, you can repeat this every morning, every night. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Wishing you all the best, Libra.